So, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to go over some tips and tricks. As you see here, I found keys right off the bat, which is good. So, a nice tip and trick to do is make sure you search every cabinet, because the phone, fuse, and the keys are in cabinets, and you can find firecrackers and heal sprays. And as a counselor, you don't really have to use doors. And you also seen there that I seen where the phone box was. So what I'm doing is I'm running along trying to find it because I have a legendary perk that's called My Dad's a Cop. It gives me a 30% decrease on the time for the cops. And right there, if you've seen that, I dropped the keys right next to the car. Because if I carry the keys across the map and die, everyone else has to run across the map and go get the keys. And then look, I found the fuse. A few moments later, maybe 2 minutes, and I teamed up with this guy. I told him, hey, take the fuse, I have this perk, install it, and I'll call the cops like that. And then we'll get it done, get it out of the way quicker. So I was like, hey, it's over here. So we ran over together, and as you can see, we're both armed. We both got weapons to defend ourselves. So I was like, come on, let's go. I was like, it's right over here. So I led him to it, and I showed him where it is. And we luckily ran into another person. So since we ran into this other person, I was like, hey, I'm gonna wait by the phone, install it. I found the phone, installed it. Jason teleported on us, and the other guy held off Jason long enough for him to install the phone. See, you can hear Jason killing or trying to kill them. So then I was like, oh hey, he did it, he finished it. And I told him, get inside as quick as you can. Make sure I get this done. So he jumped in, and so did the other chick. They both jumped in to help me. So we were like, hey, look, I called the cops. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Now normally, it takes 5 minutes for the cops. So it's worth calling them anyways, as soon as you can. But with this perk, it makes it so much quicker to help. And then you can see Jason, of course, he's trying to murder us since we called the cops. So I was like, hey, everyone, let's just bail. There's 3 of us, 1 of him, we can fight. So I was like, yay, let's go. But he got in somehow. I think a door wasn't locked or something. So I saved this guy that helped me, which got me fight back, XP, and stunner. And as you can see, he tried hitting him when Jason was already stunned. That doesn't work. And then I got caught. See, 3 minutes. So we stalled him enough time to do it. And then, this one is, I've seen a lot of people not realize if you tap the bear trap, you can actually pick it up and carry it. And it's always nice to have a bear trap in the door, in case Jason does break down your door, he steps on it and it stuns him for like a hot 10 seconds. That's enough time for anyone to get away. So I've seen a lot of people do that. And then this is a tip too. Make sure you check your stuff all the time and see what's going on here. Me and Legendary were playing a game. I had the keys and the other people installed the battery and the gas. And we were like, oh dude, we're so close to the car. Let's just bail to the car. So me and him started going for the car. So it's always nice to check and see when stuff is going on or what the other players have done in the match. You want to make sure of that. Because if we didn't check, we would have been searching for the gas, the propeller, the battery. We had no clue. We just knew we had keys between the both of us. So we're like, hey, we'll go. So Jason found us, of course, with his sense. So I double checked my map to make sure I was running the right way. And then me and Legendary was like, okay, let's go for it. So Legendary had a pocket knife, he said. So he's like, hey, get in front of me, get in the car as soon as possible, I'll stall him. But this Jason decided, look, Legendary is right behind him, he decided not to go after him at all. So I shot him with a flare. So we marked him, we showed him on the map to everyone else, and then we booked it. And I ran out of stamina midway through, so Legendary was like, hey, I'll fight him. And then here in a moment, you'll see, he hit him. Show yourself, right there. He actually knocked his mask off. So the other players do have a chance to kill him.
I can't look.
So I was like, hey, Legendary, get in. or stall him more, do whatever, I'm gonna get out of here with you.
It started.
So Legendary got in, as you can see, and we drove off mad. As you can see here, I kind of fishtailed and saved it. Driving in this game is extremely hard. The car is very touchy, unless you're on like an actual road. They actually have like physics in the game, where if you slide around on the dirt, you're gonna fishtail. So we're driving, and you can't open your map up as the person driving. So Legendary was telling me how to get out of here. He's like, go straight and take a left up here. So we did, and we escaped. So a good tip is check and see what's been done by the other players. So now we're going into this one where I basically stalled Jason for a while. And stalling him is good because if you can stall him long enough, you can actually make it so the time will run out. If he spends 2-3 minutes killing you, that leaves everyone else 18 minutes to try and escape. And if the timer runs out of those 20 minutes, everyone wins, but Jason. So, as you can see, I put down bear trap there a little bit ago. So I was like, hey, this house is safe. If I need to, I can run back here. So I have the keys, I have firecrackers, and a weapon. All good stuff. And I'm playing as Jenny in this one. Jenny is extremely good at kicking out of Jason's grasp. And I also have another perk called Adrenaline, which Adrenaline increases the amount of stamina I get after breaking free from his grab, which that even counts towards someone else hitting Jason and I getting knocked out of his grab. Stabbing him with a pocket knife, that all counts, and it gives me a 20% boost. So with Jenny, that's almost her full stamina, because she has so high composure. She already gets like 50% of her stamina, so I get like 70% stamina when I break free. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go in all these houses and search for everything. So we went off, and I was in the gang with Legendary in this one too. And big shout out to Legendary, or his YouTube about Bog Kong Dog. He's a magnificent dude. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for him, because he put up a video too a while ago, and it goes over some other tips and tricks. But he even shows you how to kill Jason the right way, because there's been a lot of people that have done it the wrong way. So he's going to show you how to do that. And what happens is, we've been playing this game since it's been free on Xbox for about a month now. So what he did is, he released a video earlier, and we found out more tips and tricks and more advantages to stop or to stall Jason out longer, or to hopefully get away from him after he released that. Some of these is like good, like the whole check-in. Most people don't think to check periodically, and as you can see here, he's trying to morph to me. Well, you morph. When he morphs, throw your firecrackers as soon as possible, because when he teleports right on you, he's going to activate the firecrackers and get stunned. So that's what I did there. That is a big tip. And as you can see here, I'm going to drop the keys next to the car again. So that way, I don't die on the other side of the map searching for other parts.
You like that, asshole?
And then a nice thing to do is hit them, and then get in a window as quick as possible and make sure all the doors are locked. So that's all, guys. See ya.